Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and initial impressions for Wings of the Kite in Sky VR, a free-to-play VR game that was released on the Steam store today, January 29th, 2025. It's completely free to play and it looks very interesting, so I said let's do a video on this. I'm testing it out on the Meta Quest 3 using link cable on my RTX 3080. Now, it seems to be running fine at a steady 90 frames per second, but I do notice some slight micro stutters at times. I'm not really sure why, but the game is playable and it is a little confusing at the start. At least it was for me to figure out how to start the game. I do recommend reading the manual, even though, as you guys know, I don't like to read instructions. But in this case, I highly recommend you do that, or else you'll probably be lost. So one of the problems is these interactions are not the best. So with this tablet, like it says, you can zoom in, zoom out, grab it, move it. But when you're trying to read this, as you can tell, it doesn't, like, this tapping doesn't always work. Like, it's very hit and miss. Like, okay, there you go. So I have trouble with this, but like I said, luckily I think I figured this out, so I don't think we need to do that. Now, this is based on traditional Korean kite flying, and it's based on the Four Seasons as well. And this gives you not just, the flying the kite, but kind of like the educational lesson on the history and culture of kite flying in Korea. So let's just go ahead and try to do as much as the experience as we can. So the way you start is actually counterintuitive. You actually do this, and then you do this, and that's how you select, and then you can move around. So this one teaches you, this is the educational hall, this is the introduction. So it gives you the history. So the history and culture of kites. The kite is an object made to fly in the wind, attached to a string. For many years, kites have represented humanity's desire to freely soar in the blue sky. Now, if you're seeing a shaky image right now, that's not me. That's actually the experience. Like I said, there's an issue here, and I promise you, I'm not moving my head. I know sometimes I'm guilty of moving my head, but this is, I believe, an issue with the game itself. Like, it's running at a steady 90 frames per second, but it seems to be like bouncy. I'm not moving my head right now at all, but you can see it's still moving up and down. It says the origin of kites is difficult to determine, but in the West, it says the Greek scientist Archytas first made a kite around 400 BC. In China, there are records that the philosopher Muzi flew a kite in the 5th century BC, and a Han Dynasty general named Han Jin created a military kite around 200 BC. Now we're not gonna read all this, but you can see kites of Korea, and you can see there, this is an important cultural part of cultural importance in Korea. And the shield kite is a traditional Korean kite. It's a rectangular kite with a hole in the middle, as you can see here. And here it is represented in VR. Oops, I skipped over. No, I didn't. Now, this explains the scientific principles of the shield kite, which is quite interesting, but we don't really have time to go through all that. But here it is, and you can see it. We're actually going to exit out of it. So let's go to home. And like I said, I just don't have time to go through all this. It is very interesting, and I do recommend you do that. But I'm trying to put as much information into as short as video as possible. So please forgive me that I'm just not able to go through all the Four Seasons in detail. As you can see, this is an immersive way to select levels, but it might be a little too complicated. Like, it took me a while to figure it out. But anyways, here's the tutorial, and we're definitely gonna do that if we can figure it out. Actually, and then as you can see, the different seasons as well. So I believe this is the tutorial there, and we're gonna choose the kite control tutorial, and we're gonna put this to the side. And I kind of already know. So as you can tell, this thing goes horizontal or vertical. This is what happens when you pull in. As you can see, it starts going down. So you're pulling it closer to you. That's why it's going down. Or obviously you could do the opposite direction. In that case, it loosens it up and it goes higher in the sky. Or you can hold it vertically, and as you can see, it goes to the right, or it goes. Well, it should be going to the left. Am I doing it wrong? Wait, am I doing it wrong? What's going on here? It should have gone. Wait a minute. Let me read here. Move to the left. Oh, okay. Maybe I have it too close to me. Okay, I think it's finally. Maybe the wind is affecting it. Ah, there it is. There we go. We finally got it. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, that was user error. I was doing it wrong. This is how you do it. Okay, so it's vertically, but the other way around. So vertically this way goes to the right. Vertically this way goes to the left. Okay. Okay. Again, that was just user error on my part. Again, it's running at a steady 90 frames per second, but you see a certain bounciness, and I apologize if this is causing motion sickness for some of you watching the YouTube video, but I promise you that's not me moving my head. I'm trying to keep my head as still as possible. I don't like to edit videos. I could edit video to stabilize it, but honestly, this is what it feels like in VR. Now, I have, like I've mentioned a million times, and you guys are probably sick of hearing me say it, but I have very strong VR legs, so it doesn't bother me, but it might bother some people. So keep aware of that. Some of you might. You know what? I think I did that wrong. It doesn't matter. We'll go right back. I wanted to actually to do the other one, which is the kite flying. So as you saw, there were different tutorials. We did one, but we didn't do both of them. I want to do the other one. So let's go back. We're going to do kite flight tutorial this time. All right. So your kite, opponent's kite. Okay, let's see what it says. Your kite, opponent's kite. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Oh no. That's my opponent, the little kid. Okay. What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to cut through his? Move your. Okay. Yes, I did move close. By maneuvering the kite winder according to the directions below from the left, you will attempt an attack on the opponent's kite. So up. Okay, so up would be this, right? Up. How do we do this? Shouldn't this be going up? What's going on? I'm a little confused here. There is a time limit as well. Shouldn't this make it go up? Am I doing something wrong? Do I have to click on this? I'm a little... Like, I'm doing everything I can. It seems like nothing... So you do it like this. Okay, I see. Once you get it close. Okay, I think I understood. Maybe. All right, so let's go. How do we go back? Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to do the other stuff on that same level. We might not get to all the 4 seasons, but there's different content. But I don't want to make this a super long video. But this is a free-to-play, and yeah, I mean, the UI is kind of clunky, not gonna lie. But I'm liking it. I'm enjoying the actual kite flying. That's the best part of this app. And let's like we chose that one. Now we're gonna choose this one. And I believe those are the 4 seasons. I think that maybe that's spring. Maybe. So, Shangzan Ilshabang Sagwipo Si Jujudu. Okay, I don't know. Is a unique mountain on Jeju Island formed by an underwater volcanic eruption about 5,000 years ago. It features a large crater at the top. Standing at 182 meters, the summit offers stunning views of the sea and Jeju Island. Named Sunrise Peak for its beautiful sunrise, it attracts many visitors on New Year's Day, designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The well-maintained trails make it accessible for children. Be sure to visit and experience its natural beauty. Wow, this sounds like a place I would really love to visit. I do notice some strange warping in the distance. So the foreground looks nice, but it's the stuff in the distance that doesn't look all that great. And by the way, there is no turning. No snap turn or smooth turn. You got to turn in real life. I am playing seated, so this is not the easiest for me to do. But yeah, I guess we're just going to fly our kite. But we actually wanted to go... Oh, we want to do the opposite. And this is one of those traditional kites, that's rectangular. And a hole in the middle. This is very easy controls. Man, I'm kind of interested really now in testing this out and seeing how it works in real life. Oh, there it goes left. Okay, that one worked. Okay, and now let's test it out right. Oh, there it goes, right. Okay, wow, those are... Is it really that easy in real life? If it is, man, I'd really like to fly this kite. Wow, those are very easy, intuitive, immersive controls. I really like this. I like this VR experience. Obviously, it would be better if the background image weren't as warped, because it really... The way it's warped, it is an eyesore, which is a shame, because this looks like a very otherwise beautiful scenic spot in Korea, and I definitely would love to visit Jeju Island, but the graphical issues from the game really keep me from enjoying it as much as I otherwise should be. But it's still a nice experience. I mean, it's free, so I'm not going to complain too much. And a free kite flying... What? I'm defeated. What? Wait, how am I defeated? How did that happen? I wasn't trying to be defeated, but I wasn't even trying. So let's do this one, and I think this will be the last thing that we do, because I don't want to make a super long video. But apparently we're supposed to... Ooh. And again, there is a little shakiness. It's not... I promise you guys, it's not me. This is the actual game. The way it feels in VR, like I said, it doesn't affect me, but I can see how this might affect some people and might make you motion sick seeing this wobbly camera. Okay, but let's go. Dongdong Palace and Wolji Pond is a beautiful Silla-era pond located in Jiangsu. It was part of Dongdong Palace, where Silla kings and royals resided, used for special events and entertaining guests. The name Wolji, meaning pond of the moon's reflection. Oh, that's very beautiful. Highlights of stunning moonlit water. Well, we should be seeing the moonlit water. I mean, don't you guys agree? Wolji is renowned for its night views. Was like, okay, we definitely need to see the night view. Come on, you can't talk as much about the night view and then give us a day. It's an excellent place to learn about Korean history and culture. Around another place I would love to visit. If somebody wants to fund fast lawyers visit to Korea, yeah, please let me know because I'd love to visit. Although it's hard for me with my job to do that. Let's go ahead and let's fly. Oh, there's our kite. Are we supposed to battle? If so, where is our opponent? I don't know. I actually don't know what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I mean, if we're supposed to do a kite battle, I have no idea how to initiate it. But look at these easy controls, easy and immersive controls. But again, I mean, this looks like a nice scenic spot. Better than the last one because I don't notice the warping here, but the camera is very shaky. There's a shaky cam here, and right now, like I'm just keeping my head still, but I can still see the shakiness, which might prevent some people from being able to play this game. But yeah, ooh, this looks very nice. I like to see the moonlit scenic area at night. And I like to see this place at night because it really talks about the moonlit pond. So I think that would be pretty neat. But yeah, this is gonna end my Let's Play initial impressions. I do recommend the download, but beware if you're prone to motion sickness. You know, all I can say is that I noticed this camera shakiness on the Meta Quest 3 using link cable on my RTX 3080. I don't know how common it is. I think I'm the first person reporting on this game, so I don't know if this is something anybody else has experienced. But unfortunately, I am experiencing it, and that's all I can report is that on my rig, I'm noticing the shaky cam, which unfortunately makes it not the best experience it could otherwise be. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play initial impressions. It's a free download, so it's an easy recommend for me, but just beware there might be some visual glitches for you as well. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.